Within Dynamics AX, you can easily create quotations for customers or prospects that you can then convert over into sales orders at any time or track lost sales through the reason codes within the system. In addition to the standard functionality that's built into Dynamics AX, you can also take advantage of some of the features within the advanced supply chain software add-ons that allow you to manage your quotes a little bit easier, find products as you're going through the quotations process, and also to take advantage of upsells and cross sells within the related products. So let's type in a quotation and see how that works. So I can create either a sales quotation or a project quotation here. The project quotations are best used for the job bidding process. So what we're going to do is just create a sales quotation. The first screen that we come to is going to be the quick entry for our quote. One of the things that we can do here is we can just type in part of the name that we're searching for. So for example, if you're looking for a certain customer or you have the customer's phone number or their address, then you can just type that in. If there are multiple options available for us, then it's going to give us all of the different options and then we can select each one individually. If you have a complete match for the name, then all you have to do is just type that in and it's going to populate all of the information for us. We can go through and we can modify some of the default information, or we can just tell the system that I want to create the lines, and it's going to take us into the quote itself. Now, I could search through all of the products that I've got here in the system and just using the drop-down list, but a better way to go out and create lines or add lines to the quote as you're talking to the customer is to click this Add Lines option. So if we know what we're looking for, which could be a manufacturer name, a brand, or really any piece of information that's associated with the product, then we can just type that in, and it's going to give us a complete list of all of the products that match that list. And we can see that we've got 82 different products here from Ingersoll. There's a little icon over here, which is actually showing us that we have some cross-sell opportunity within the system. So if I click on that, it will show us that normally we can sell these two products to the customer, so we can suggest these as we're going through and as we're typing in the order. And we can see that we've got the pricing here as well. If I just wanted to add these on the fly, then I could actually just type in a quantity and add that to the line. Also, something that we see here is that as I look at the products, then we also see the inventory and how much we have on hand. So if we have multiple locations, then we can see all of the different inventory broken out here, and we could go out and choose inventory from those locations. If I select another item here, then we may see that we have some additional items here. So I could choose to sell from the same warehouse that I had, or I could pick and choose and sell from one of the other warehouses, in which case I could do a warehouse transfer or a direct shipment. If I want to order a number of these, then I can just type in the sales quantity and then click apply, and it's going to create the sales order for us. Notice also that all of the fact boxes are updating, showing us this last sales price for all of the items and also the unit prices. When I return back to my quotation, we're going to see all of the lines have been added in automatically. And I can go to the header and I can see all of the amounts, any discounts that have been applied, and also any margins that are associated with the sales order. Now, if I run through a calculation, that's going to go out and look at all of the different discounts that may be applied to this quote. But I'm just going to go up to here and I'm going to click on the quote, or the send quotation. What this is going to do is automatically send the quote out to the customer and also print a copy of that as well. So we've gone out, we've got our quote, it's now been emailed to the customer. Once we've created the quote and sent it to the customer, then we can start tracking whether we win or we lost the quotation. This is good for win-loss analysis, and also it gives us some additional reporting capabilities as well. But I can just click here and I can say, I want to confirm this. And then why did we win this? We won this on price. If I wanted to print the confirmation, I could, but I don't need to. Now, something that's happened here is also this has gone out and told me that the item could not be reserved. That's because I pulled it out of a warehouse or a default warehouse that didn't have any inventory in it. If I now go over and look at the sales order, then we'll be able to see our sales orders being created, and it has all the color coding that we've added in to the sales order so that we could see that this item is now, we don't have any inventory for it, and we've got to source it from somewhere else. But that's another task that we need to perform later on. So what we've done here is we've gone out and we've quickly ran through a sales quotation. We looked up a product or we looked up a customer and found it. All of the default information flowed through. We started looking for some products within the system and using the advanced search and the filtering capabilities and added those to our quotation. Then after we've updated the quotation, we were able to update, confirm it, send it out to the customer, and then confirm it, which would automatically create the sales order for us. All in really one quick swoop through the quotations. So I hope this is a useful overview of how the quotations work within Dynamics AX, and also gives you a little bit of an overview of some of the additional capabilities that we've added in with the advanced supply chain software.